Hey guys, so today I created this softer, kind of pinky, flirty, girly, everyday eye makeup look, and I used the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. My thoughts on this palette have changed just a tad since my first video with this one, so if you want to see how I got this look and my thoughts on this palette, go ahead and keep on watching. I'm super excited to dig into this palette again. The first look I did was really purpley and glittery, so today I'm going to use more of the neutral colors in the palette. I think I'm still going to do a pretty glamorous look, but just using the neutral colors. I'm going to start with Karma on a Sigma E35. And I already primed my eye with a concealer and a translucent powder. I've been using the Urban Decay Stay Naked concealer recently for my eye primer, and I really like it. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that shade. Now I'm going to take Momentum. I'm going to use that to blend around the edges. Blend already looks so good on these shadows. It's crazy. I haven't watched any other videos of people using this palette just because I don't really watch many beauty YouTubers. But people were saying in the comments on my first video with this palette that some people were having problems blending the shades, but I mean, I'm not having any problems at all. If anything, this is like the best blend ever. Alright, I'm gonna try Crash on a Sigma E54. I'm gonna pack that on the outer part of my lid, kind of into my outer crease. I wish there was like more of a medium to deep toned brown in this palette, because in my mind you have like all these transition shades, right? Like they're pretty light, and I already used this guy, and the next like deepest matte shade is this one. I guess I just wish there was a shade like in between these two that was like a brown, a deep brown, you know? But let me try to continue with this Crash shade. Let me just even up the eyes. I think I am just going to take more Karma, so again on that same brush. And I guess I'll just pack that on my outer corner. Then I'm just going to softly blend over that with my first brush. I don't know what to do. And it's like, I love this hot mess shade. I think it's freaking beautiful, but I don't want a purpley toned look. I want a medium warm brown. I do have to say though, this blend looks so good, and like my eyelids look really smooth. Sometimes they can look a little dry. I don't know if it's like the concealer I'm using as a primer now or it's the actual shadows, but I am not, but I am very happy with this so far. I think I'm just gonna put a pretty shade on my lid. There's a few that I really like in here. Let's see, I like Galaxy, Supernova, Gold Glitch, and Supermoon. Which of those do I use? And Frazzled. There's actually a lot of good lid shades in here. Not that one. Galaxy? Oh, that's beautiful. Or Gold Glitch. I think I want Galaxy. Let's do that. I'm going to clean off my E54 on my Vera Mona color switch. Let me try some more with my finger. Make it a little more intense. There, that's better. Ooh, that's gorgeous. I'm going to take a Sigma E25 and the tiniest amount of Vortex, like such a tiny amount, and I'm going to kind of pap out on my outer corner because I want it to be a little deeper out here, but I don't want it too intense. And by using a fluffy brush like this instead of the E54, it's going to kind of fluff the product around more, so it's not going to like pack it on, it's just going to nicely disperse it. If you do want a super deep outer corner, then I'd recommend using the packing brush like the E54. See the difference there? It just gave a little bit more definition, but it's not overly intense. Okay, and then going back to my first fluffy brush, the E35, and I'm blending around those edges. Now I'm gonna go do my face makeup off camera and I'll come back and we'll finish up the eyes. I may have spoken a little too soon about these shadows not being patchy because, do you see my left eye? That Vortex shade is just not wanting to pick up on my outer corner, and I have tried to reapply that shade like 30 times now and it's just not loving it. Even on this side too, like right there. That's so weird. I'm pretty sure I used Vortex in my first look with this palette, right? And my whole look looked amazing, so I don't know why I'm patchy now. Ugh. I'm going to try to use my E54 and just pack on more Vortex. I don't want my eyeshadow to be super dark, but I might have to do it. Like, it's not terrible, but it's just not as smooth as I would want it to look, but I'm just gonna move forward. I'm gonna go back to my E25 in the shade Karma. Let's just place that along the lower lash line. Then I'm gonna take Supermoon on an E30. I'm gonna highlight. Now I'm gonna go pop on some mascara and lashes. Okay, my hair is not done, but it never is, so just ignore it. For my lashes, I'm wearing Velour Lashes Can't Be Tamed. And for my lips, I wanted like a more cool toned pink color, so I had to mix a few shades. One is the Sigma Liquid Lipstick in New Mod, and on top of that I have the Sigma Anti-Venom Liquid Lipstick. So nice little cool tone pink shades. And then I popped on the Smashbox Gloss Angela's Extra Shine Gloss. It's just a clear gloss. It's super glossy. I love it. I think from far away my eyes look good, and I do really like this look. It's soft and it's kind of pinky and girly and flirty, but up close that Vortex shade is definitely patchy on my outer corner, so I'm a little sad about that. The patchiness isn't terrible, but I can tell it's there. You might not be able to tell, but it's fine. Like, I can still wear this look and feel good about it. Let me see if I can, I don't know. Can you tell? How about this eye? Can you tell? I mean, it is what it is, so whatever, but if you guys have any problems with patchiness, let me know. I want to know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.